Hi.
Welcome to the
Hi.
Artemis.
What's up, everybody?
Welcome to the Artemis 2 NASA report.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's
You
our show, right?
know, that
We're
was awesome.
we're spacing, not
So cool.
in space. That's
Yeah, I'm
different.
spacing out. Whatever.
We're just a little
That's
spacey.
all right.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's one of those shows. I was trying to get things ready. I was trying to do this. I had stuff to do, so I didn't sit down like 2 minutes before the show because I was doing another project. And I'm still doing a project, so that's why I thought show probably started. I was probably looking like this. I was trying to read. All right. Hi, everybody. How are you
Hey.
today?
Doing great. You?
Hi.
Fabuloso.
I said,
I see Jimmy.
I
and
said we
Shelly.
need. I said we needed to have something ready so we can remember like dates and times and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, well, I had time at work, so I a couple days ago, I sat there and I wrote things down, and I had the cost of the events and the times of the events and things to do at the events, and you know where it's at? Right next to my computer at work.
At work.
Put it in a safe place, and now I can't remember where the safe place is.
That's
That's how it usually rolls.
Mhm.
I'm really terrible. I mean, I have these great ideas, but then I get squirrel, and I do things like that really bad. But that's all right, it's what it is. Nobody died, so
That's good.
in the grand scheme of things, it's not bad. I'm happy with myself. So what do we got coming up first? Is the next big thing is Border Town,
No,
right?
well, no, we're going to
the next big
OzCon
thing.
at the end of this month.
OzCon
Yeah.
at the end of this month, and who's going to that?
Oh yeah.
Me.
The two of you. So
Yeah.
it'll
Yes.
be
We're
Mo.
gonna hold down. Yes, we're gonna be.
It'll be Mo.
We're gonna be holding down the fort, broadcasting, and I'll be
Are you going to be
lecturing,
broadcasting? So you got a booth?
Yes.
broadcasting
Okay,
all
that's pretty cool.
weekend, and I'm giving a
Yep.
talk on. I'm giving a talk on Friday night, so that's kind of cool.
All right, that's cool.
So
Yep.
You are actually yammering there. That's all.
I am
That's awesome.
yammering. Yep, I am yammering. I try not to
And when is
stutter.
it? And when is that? OzCon?
2020, yeah, OzCon 24, 25, and 26, I believe.
It's a
April.
whole weekend.
Yeah,
Wow.
so 2
That'll
weeks.
be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Never been to a Comic-Con, so
So it's an
But so-
actual Comic Con type thing. So,
But they said it's a little bit of everything though, and paranormal is part of it.
yeah. Yep.
most
They just
Comic Cons you'll have your Ghostbusters there, so that'll be kind of
Yep.
interesting. They should.
It
Oh.
will.
So they tend to hit all of them. So that,
yeah, we'll
hopefully
probably
they
we'll
will.
probably see our
it's always
buddies
a fun
down there.
group. Okay, and then and then
Then I'm going to Haunted America in
yes.
June.
Yeah.
That's in June,
And then right
and
after
then-
that
and
next
then we
weekend,
start. Go ahead.
the weekend after you're in Haunted America, I'll be at Geneseo, Kansas at
Right.
Kansas UFO Day.
Yep.
Oh.
you're gonna. Are you doing anything there? Or are you just going looky loo?
Yep, we're presenting
No.
Presenting.
Woohoo!
Border Town. So this will be our third year to present.
Are you raising your hand there?
No, my dog is trying to drag me away.
Okay, I thought she was raising her hand like, "Can I speak?" No. And then we have
No,
Border
actually-
Town.
Yes, you may leave
No,
the
and then we
room.
have
No, NOLA Paracon.
yes, then we have NOLA at the end of July.
And that'll be you two. It'll
Yeah.
be
Yep.
okay.
Okay.
And then we have Border Town,
Border Town's
Yeah.
all of us.
and then we have Hopkinsville.
Hopkinsville. Yep.
No. Is it Hopkinsville that time, or is it, or
No,
is
It's
it,
Hopkinsville.
or is it
Yeah,
After
Kansas?
Bordertown.
Okay,
What's that one?
It's
Hopkinsville.
Hopkinsville, and then
Kansas is in
Goblin
September.
Con.
September 25th and 26th is Central Kansas.
That's
Paracon.
Central Kansas.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And then we've got
Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Oz Fair. No, we got Oz Fair. Are we going to Oz Fair?
I hope so. Plan on
And we
it. I
have
don't know.
Oz Fair, and then we
I can't remember when that one-
We got a lot
we
going
have
on.
Arkansas. Yeah, we do.
I gotta.
I gotta get to walking.
I gotta
Hey,
figure
Tony.
out.
Hey, Ginger.
Do I have
Hi, Julie.
reservations for any of these places yet? So I may be going and like sitting in the car for 3 days. I don't know.
Camping out. And then you can do your own little videos. Camping out with Ken.
Yeah.
That's right.
And I don't know what date it was, but did you guys see where Kansas City Paracon's canceled?
Yeah,
Kansas City? What?
Kansas City Paracon.
Kansas
Oh.
Paracon.
Kansas
It said,
Paracon.
yeah. I just saw that today. I
Yeah.
haven't heard why.
I'm not
But,
sure what the why is, but
I
yeah,
don't know, but
it's a bummer.
yeah, it's always a bummer when these events get canceled because I love events.
Yeah.
I especially love events that we all get together again. Although we're going to be here, there, and everywhere. The three, we're all going to be together. So the Border Town, and what is that? That is September. No, that's
August 8th.
8th.
August 8th.
August 8th.
August
Yeah.
8th.
Shit, I'm looking at the wrong date on yours.
And
That's,
are all four of us going to be at Central Kansas? Ken, are you?
Yes.
Gonna be? Yeah, you're
Yep.
going to be there.
yes.
Oh yeah.
We'll all be there.
Yay.
That's
I signed up for the VIP.
Woohoo.
What?
I'm
you signed
going.
up for the VIP.
I signed up
Oh.
for the VIP so I can go down into the salt mine.
Nice.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Nice.
The salt mine, they're cool. It's a cool place.
Been there.
Pam and I
investigated
are
for
going to be
30
meeting
minutes.
Ron and Lourdes Gonzalez at the NOLA Paracon.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's pretty
nice.
cool.
For that, is it this? What's it called again? Is it the Statacom or the Stratacom?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Where's that at?
It's that device that they made that is like a spirit.
Oh
box.
yeah, it's Datacom. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's a really cool device. I'd like to see that live
Yeah.
in person.
So I'm hoping to be able to get a good bird's eye view of that while we're there
Be
because
really
they're
cool.
going to be speaking on
Very cool.
Saturday, and Pam and I are signed up for that.
And you guys get to sit next to some famous people.
We do.
Patty Negri and
There
the
you go.
Pet Medium. So
There you
we
go.
get to see both of them. And next to Father, I forgot what his name is.
Oh, what's his name?
Guido.
Bailey?
Oh, not Guido Sarducci.
No, that would be
No.
funny. I'd
That
dig
would
on
be
that.
that would be.
I'll
I
have
would
to
be.
look
awesome.
at it again. I'm so sorry. I'll have to look at it again and see. But yeah, we're gonna be right next to some pretty awesome peeps.
We're gonna be everywhere this year. This is pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. That is cool.
But in the
That-
meantime, we have a guest.
we do.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. We do have a guest.
So,
Yeah, I was getting ready to turn around and pick up the bag, but that's right. She's down there, ready to go. Now we got her name on the flyers as Shelly Beard. We got her on the show as Shelly Parris. So you take your pick. I asked her before the show. I was like, "What do you want to go by?" She said, "I don't care." So I'm like, "All right, I'll put her for Parris because that's what her Facebook says. If people want to find her afterwards, they can do that." I've known her as both. I've known her for years. And we'll let her actually talk about that. Unless you got something that you want to say about her, you just remember and bring her in.
Just
Up to
bring
you,
her in.
Ken.
It's pretty
do it.
awesome.
Do it. And
Do
she
it.
should pop up where she belongs. There she is.
Yay!
Yay.
Adrian,
Shelly.
for one. Woohoo!
Shelly. I think I've known you since at least 2011.
Yeah.
I think I don't know if I've seen you before that. When was the first Mid-South Paranormal Convention you went to?
It was in Eureka Springs, Arkansas.
Oh, that wasn't Mid-South. That was here in Arkansas. Yeah,
Okay.
Keith Age's thing in Louisville.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know I seen you in 2011, and that's kind of what I was doing before the show. I was like, was that her first year?
I think.
Because I couldn't remember.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
That
So that's when I know I met you there, and we hung out, and ever since then, every time we got together, it was a thing. So that was pretty cool. So known you for a while at least.
a long time.
So the standard question always begins with this: Who are you? What do you do? Why do you do this?
Wow.
Well, I'm Shelly Parris. I live here in Water Valley, Mississippi, home of the Bell Witch.
Nice.
Let's see. I got into the paranormal back when I was a kid and started investigating about 25 years, 30 years ago. Yeah, so I've been doing it for a long time.
That's impossible for being 30 years old. You've been doing it since you were 5?
30?
No.
Oh, I love you so much. You're so sweet.
I'll give you a hug when
I
I
like
see
it.
you.
So
That's pretty cool.
so as a paranormal investigator, do you do it all, or do you just do the ghost thing?
Uh, I've kind of done it all. I mean, a friend of mine a few years ago, we went somewhere up in Tennessee to look for some kind of Bigfoot thing or whatever it was.
Yeah.
They called it something, but we didn't see anything. So, but it was a nice camping trip. We camped out there this
It's a
weekend.
nice camping trip.
Hey, as long as you have fun while you're there,
Yeah, we
That,
had good. Yeah.
that works out.
I
Mm-hmm.
mean,
So
that's the
tell
most important part of doing any of this stuff is to get out, have fun, and just hang out with your friends and
Yep.
eat.
Yeah.
Adrian, especially Adrian, eat.
Eat.
so
I'm all about the food.
tell us
Okay.
the first time you've ever had that experience that made you go, "Whoa, this is real."
When I was a kid, because
What happened?
when I was on your show the other day, we talked about it.
Yeah.
I was laying in bed with my mom because growing up, mom and dad had separate bedrooms. That's the way it was back then. And I slept in the bed with mama. I remember waking up and somebody, some woman or whatever, outside the window.
She's
Uh-oh.
cutting in and out.
I,
Yeah. You're breaking
Yeah.
up like Steve Austin.
You're cutting in and out. I don't think she wants you to tell that story.
I guess not. But something grabbed my foot and was pulling me out of the bed. And mama woke up and was pulling me back in the bed, and it stopped. And after that, we didn't talk about it no more.
Hmm.
Holy cow. So is
Wow,
it
that's
just
kind
that
of crazy.
one incident?
After that, I was hooked. I wanted to know more.
Yeah.
Wow.
Goodness. That
So
is
do
terrifying.
you think it was a spirit, or did you have any experiences with, some people have experience with UFOs and aliens and stuff, but
No,
you think it was just a spirit?
it was just a spirit.
Okay.
But I never saw it again.
Well, I think you and your mom scared it.
My mama said, "Don't ever talk to you about that." Yes, ma'am.
Don't get, yeah, didn't give it energy. That's,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
talk about it. But I've been hooked ever since.
yeah, for sure.
Well, I was broadcasting this, talking on this. I went to look at it so I can monitor the chat on A.M.O.K, and I did something wrong and it went on my personal page. So, hey, everybody. No, that's all right. That's all right. No problem. We get it there. I have more
So have you had
more followers.
experiences? Have you had experiences beyond that and since then?
Yeah, I have, especially my accident, which Adrian knows about it. Back in 2019, I had 2 brain aneurysms, one busted, a stroke, and a heart attack all at one time.
Oh
Oh
wow.
my goodness.
Yeah, that was a bad time.
Yeah. But I remember waking up and I was sitting on a park bench. It was pretty grass. It was like at a park was what it looked like. And there was like a pond and stuff. And this woman come up walking and she said, "It's not your time." And I woke up.
Wow. So you had an
It wasn't.
NDE.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Seriously, you had an NDE, and I know some of us have had them. And did that change your perspective on things after that happened?
Yeah, I'm not afraid to die no more.
Cool. Okay.
Because
Yeah, I can
no, I
see
mean,
that.
me growing up here in South Mississippi, it's like the Bible Belt. I when to me, when I was taught, when you die, you don't go to heaven or hell. you don't do that until the second coming of Christ. When Christ comes back, then you'll be judged, and then you go to heaven or hell. That's the way I was taught. So I
Okay.
go to some kind of, I guess it's your paradise or what you perceive or whatever. I think that's where you go until. But I was by myself, so that kind of sucked.
But it wasn't your time to go, so maybe,
You know?
I mean, because they told you that, and so that wasn't. It was just for you at that point then. So that does make sense to me.
Yeah. But
That's
I can sense now, I can sense when something's not right. I wouldn't say it's ghostly or anything, but I can tell when something is going to happen or what not to do or just stay home or whatever. It's like I got a sixth sense now.
okay.
I'm not psychic or none of that, but just you can just tell. I can tell.
You got
It's
you
a
have
feeling.
an intuition.
That's it. That's the word I'm looking
Yeah,
for.
yeah. I don't. I'm
Cool.
just stupid. I just walk into stupid stuff.
Oh no, you're not
I
stupid.
yeah. I had that. I
The
had that
word is
20/20 hindsight.
the word is ignorant, not stupid.
Ignorant. I am ignorant. I'd be like, wow. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe I shouldn't have gone there. Things like that. That's me.
Don't be an idiot.
No. So,
Being
so
too
tell us
hard on
all
yourself.
the. So tell us. Okay, what about ghost hunting? You were talking about you did this since you were a kid, and then you had your life event. How has that changed your hunting and how you do that?
I'm just old school. I
Yeah.
got my audio recorder.
Yeah.
I got my camera. I don't really use all the new age stuff.
Yeah. Neither do I.
I'm more old school.
Yeah.
Your feelings and just write everything down and EVP work. I love EVP work. That's where I get all my evidences from is EVP.
All my paranormal equipment behind me. I have cameras. I have a video camera. I have audio recorders, and everything else. That stuff. It's good for shows, but not for ghost hunting.
And I got a spirit box.
Okay.
A K2.
You're talking Ken's language there. He liked that
Yeah.
thing.
And I think that's it. Yeah. And then I got not motion balls, but like
Cat balls.
objects. That's it, trigger objects.
Oh, trigger.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Down and it'll move,
Cool. Do you have a preference? Do you like to go to big places, or do you prefer local spots to hunt, or how do you choose?
I like local spots better. I haven't gone on any big hunts in a while. Like where a bunch of people buy the tickets and you go ghost hunt and stuff. I haven't done one of those.
Yeah.
But I just like doing local stuff.
Yeah, I pretty much our team specialized in homes, and we've only done a few big things. But I guess the most known place that you've done was the Crescent Hotel. I know that you talk about that place. Why do you find that place so interesting?
I don't know, man. The first time I found out about the place, a girlfriend of mine, she was getting married in Arkansas. And she said, now you got to pick the hotel. Yeah. Okay. So I'm looking on the internet for hotels to stay at. And I saw this hotel look like a castle. I'm like, what in the world?
Yeah, it is pretty impressive.
And I was drawn to it. And so I booked our rooms at the Crescent. Then come to find out that it was haunted. I'm like, ooh, okay. And so we stayed there and we had stuff happen that night that we stayed there. And after that, I try to go every year. I ain't been in about 3 years, but I'm going back this June. Me and a friend of mine, we've already booked a room for the weekend, and so we're going to go up there and stay the weekend, see what we can find out. But the last time I went up there, they had dug up the bottles of the
Yeah.
body parts and stuff and had them on display. And that wasn't there the last time that I was there. And this time I was like, yep, he was a sicko. Norman, a freaking sicko.
Yeah, he was big time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So what
I
kind
went
of
to the Crescent Hotel once. Drove all the way out there. It's only like 2 hours away from me. And
It's gonna be 6
it,
hours now.
well, I drove up. I drove up there because I wanted this thing, and
Oh,
and
that's
so
cute.
cause Tina saw this and said, I want to go squeezy. I said, well, okay. So I went up there to get one, and they asked me. They said, would you like to come investigate? I said, no. Uh, Unless you want to kick everybody out. You kick everybody out, I'll come investigate. And they're like, we can't do that. I said, then I don't want to investigate. Can I have a ghost squeezy? And they said, we don't have any. I'm like, I drove all the way up here specifically for a ghost squeezy. So they found this one in a drawer and just gave it to me.
That's awesome.
But it does squeeze.
They have ghost tours there, and the history is fascinating. I love the history, but these ghost tours, they go around with their little K2 meters, and they're oh, look, there's a spirit here, blah blah. And then I go back later when everybody's gone with my equipment. It's wires, it's electrical.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why it's off. I mean, come on. But hey, it sells tickets.
It does. Yeah.
That's true. So what kind of experiences did you have there? You said you had a few.
Well, the first night that we were there, our room was at the end of the hallway, and then there was a balcony, but there was no balcony. You know what I'm saying? The window just went straight. There was nowhere to step outside. And the rooms from the floor to the bottom of the door is about like that. So if anybody's walking, you can see their shadows, right?
Okay.
You could see the shadows at the door, and somebody kept knocking on the door. And us girls was like, what in the world? So I got up, opened up the door. There's nobody there. But you could see the shadows, or somebody was walking outside. It was like the hotel in The Shining, how the hallways are really long.
Yeah.
So even if anybody knocked the door and ran away, then we could still see them at the hall. But there was nobody there. So that happened twice. And
That's cool.
phone chargers, they come up missing. They're gone. And then we'll go out, and then we'll come back in, and the phone charger's laying on the bed or something. They give us actual keys to unlock the door to get into the hotel room, like real keys. Well, we left ours in our room, and I said, well, we'll just get one at the front desk and come back in, because they'll have another key. So we went to town and we eat, and we come back, went to the front desk, got a key, went back to our room, and there was our key in the door on the outside.
Wow. Okay.
It's like,
man, that sounds like me at the 1863 hotel up in Gettysburg.
Then I got a picture. Everybody says it looks like Norman Baker, but it's at the end of the hallway. You can see the head, eyes, nose, mouth, suit, tie, everything. Just perfect.
Wow.
That's neat.
That is pretty cool. So it's well worth going back.
I love it. I mean, I just love the town. The town itself is just
Hippieville.
And what'd you say?
Hippieville.
Hippieville. They say the Basin Park is haunted too, but
yeah,
I've never been to the Basin Park.
We actually, let me tell you a quick story about the Basin Park. Now, we'd never been up there and investigate. One day I was working, and Tina went up there with another set of ghost hunting friends that we had. They just went up there to walk around. There was a huge thing going on at the Crescent. That's what they went up to go see. and like a big wedding party, and so they had taken the people from the Basin Park was also part of that wedding party. So everybody was up at the Crescent, and the Basin Park was empty. And they asked if they could just walk around the Basin Park, and they did. They started running their audio, and they got two of my favorite EVPs in that night, and I didn't get to go to that one. One was as the ladies were getting in the elevator, and the guys took the stairs up. They went to close the metal gate to the elevator, and they get a male voice in there that says, "May I help you, ladies?" And
Oh,
yeah, that's pretty good. But the coolest EVP came when they were upstairs and they're walking down the hall, and it just you have two guys, two girls, no kids anywhere. But as they're walking up the hall, they get a recording with a kid answering a question. You don't hear the question, uh, and it's referring to one of our investigators, and uh, and the voice says he's called Charlie. So somebody asks, "Who's that?" And the ghost kid answered. So I thought that was pretty awesome. And so there's
that was pretty
communication
awesome.
on the other side, but between spirits. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I'd love to go to the Basin Park, but once again, they had to kick everybody out. It's a great place. We've been up to Eureka Springs and did one actual investigation uh, up across the street from the Basin Park. And it's hard because it's a noisy town.
Yeah, but when they invited me to come be part of the documentary that they were making, Tales from the Crescent, which is on Amazon Prime, right at the very end, we were wrapping up and we were done with the interview and we're sitting there talking, and you hear bam, boom. And we're like, what in the world? And we turned around and we looked, and in the bedroom, they had the laptop, and they had another laptop sitting on like a table, and it flew off and fell across the room. I mean, it flew across the room.
Dang.
That's what that loud noise was. And they caught that on camera, and it's at the end of the documentary. I'm like, wow, that's so cool.
You know,
Wow.
Yeah, it just flew across the room because we're like, what in the world was that? And I said, what room are we in?
I'm trying to think of what year it was. I want to say it was like maybe 2009, 2010. My youngest son, he was 9 years old, and he wanted to go ghost hunting. So we took him to the Crescent. And at the time, and I don't know what it's like now, but there was like this room that you stood to purchase tickets and stuff where they started the tour.
Mhm.
And we were standing outside of the door, and we could hear someone typing and moving around in this office. And so we were like, well, they'll come out when they're ready. And maybe 10 minutes later, this guy walks up and he unlocks the door and flips the light on in there, and there's no one in there. And we were like, that's weird. We just heard someone typing and moving around. And he was like, oh yeah, we hear that story all the time. We hear people saying this. So we were just like, wow, that's cool. We didn't even have to go anywhere. We just stood in line.
Yeah.
But my son was just like, oh, he was immediately like, thought it was so awesome. And now he doesn't want to ghost hunt at all. It makes me sad.
I know the feeling, Pam. I know the feeling.
It's a bummer.
Yeah, my doggone.
Yeah.
My boy, he don't either. He thinks it's just a bunch of bull malarkey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Malarkey. Watch your language there, young lady. We have,
Man, I haven't heard that word for a while.
no, I have a hard time doing the big places because I always felt like, well, what am I doing? I do like doing hospitals and stuff like that, but I don't know what to do in a hotel. I don't know what questions to ask. I don't anything like that. So, I mean,
How was room service?
Speaking
Were
of,
you here to do the hanky panky?
Yeah.
How was room service?
speaking of hospitals, there's one
Oh,
in Sardis. It's called North Panola Hospital. It closed down years and years ago. And supposedly it's supposed to be haunted, which I think all hospitals are to an extent. But we went in there one night, and it was when I was with somebody else, and he had access to it. So we went in. We were there maybe. I started my audio recorder, and within 10 minutes, I get a man saying, "Get out," like, "Get out," like real
Yeah.
deep.
I
And then
get a lot of those over the years.
we go up on the floor, and we're talking. Me and this guy are talking back and forth to each other, and then you hear a woman say, "I'm sorry," just as plain as day. And I'm thinking, but that was within the first 15 minutes while we were there. We were there maybe an hour, but the first 15 minutes we were there, we got those 2 EVPs.
Wow.
Now, did you?
Like you can hear the elevators going up and down. There's no electricity in that place. I mean, you can actually hear the elevators going
That's
up,
cool.
down here, the ding, 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 and bells ringing and stuff. It's just that place
That's cool.
it is cool.
Wow.
They won't let anybody in.
Oh man.
Well, yeah, I get that. We did a hospital in Oklahoma, and uh, we got permission to get in there, and we did the investigation, and came back to give the presentation, and they're like, no, 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 you can't be in there. I'm like, too late. You already gave us permission. Look, we have signed paper and everything. Like, no,
Oh,
you can't. Don't tell anybody about it. I was like, oh
they said, well, we
man.
be known for that. I'm like, your city needs something. Ain't nothing here.
Uh,
But
So at the hospital, did you actually hear them, the EVPs, or was it on your recorders?
it's on my recorder.
On your recorders,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. But
That's
the
pretty.
bells, you could hear them like somebody ding, 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 ding,
Mhm.
ding, 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 just constantly.
Wow.
That's awesome.
yeah.
I mean,
I never,
but,
I,
but we
I've
did.
only heard disembodied voices. I've been on a lot of investigation, but I've only heard disembodied voices maybe a handful of times. That's so rare.
Well, you
So
know how they say that, hold on, you'll get more activity at night. Well, when we did the walkthrough at that hospital, it was in the daytime. We got more activity in the daytime than I ever have.
it makes more
But
sense for hospitals and stuff like that to
I
have
got
more activity during
a,
the day.
the
That's
door.
where that's when the activity was.
The
Yeah.
door wouldn't open, and so we finally got to push the door open, and then I took a picture. And when I did, I got this nurse. She's in her nurse uniform, had the hat on her head, the whole 9 yards.
Nurses
Wow.
should still wear those hats. I'm sorry. I think that looks wonderful. Every every guy thinks the little nurse hat, perfect.
But then my friend Tony and Angela, they were with us when we were doing the walkthrough, and he was doing a little Freddy Krueger thing. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you.
Oh gosh.
He said because they like had a boiler room, a literal boiler room down there, and he said 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you, and then right behind him, someone says 5, 6, grab your crucifix, and nobody was in there.
Oh no.
oh
Oh.
my goodness, wow.
So yeah, I mean, we
Dang.
still got all that on audio. That was just, I'd love to go back in that place again.
That's wild.
That is
That is
crazy.
wild.
Whatever it was very intelligent because it knew it was just that place was just. Every time I
No.
drive by it, I'm like, I'd love to go back in there one day.
If only.
You should try. You should try sitting outside just to see if you pick up anything.
Hmm.
Yeah.
No, I might get arrested
Uh,
because the sheriff department is using it to train their canines.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't
You
want
might
to get
get
bit.
bit.
I was gonna say you don't want to get bit either. Yeah.
that would be a
Definitely
real
not
bummer.
fun.
So that
And the dog would turn into you and say, "But Ken said." Anyhow.
That would be the day you do not carry around any steaks with you or
Yeah.
hot dogs. Yeah.
no.
Yep.
Well, so like you say, you like to do investigating. What? Tell us how a basic protocol. What do you do? I have a set protocol that when my team goes in. Do you have a team or do you do it yourself?
it's just me and Pam. My team, they just disband. Like you know, when I got divorced, it's
She's cutting in and out again.
Oh, is
Yeah.
that better?
Hello. Yeah, a little bit. You're cutting in and out.
Oh, I'm
That
sorry.
that's okay. You must have an Android.
No,
Hey,
no, I
I
got
like my Android.
Hey,
sticks. I'm out
You
here.
got in the sticks.
Is that what it is?
man, I tell you,
I'm the last
you're
house.
with a tough crowd.
It's funny.
But no, if we get an email, um, we schedule an interview and we talk to them, get all what's going on. Basically we just interview them to see what experiences they're having, all that kind of good stuff, and then we do baseline reading, and then we schedule an investigation. Then we go, well, it's just two people. We go investigate. But I don't do any research until after the investigation.
Yeah, because you want to go in cold.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because like at the McNutt house in Vicksburg, um,
I'm still gonna laugh at that no matter how many times you say it.
I've actually heard of that place. I've never been there.
um, what was I saying about that? It just put my mind.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So after the McNutt place, you were baseline readings, interview,
Or you said
res-
something about you wait to do
research
research
after.
after. Yeah,
What?
you
You
do
res-
research afterwards.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we got a lot of EVPs about this guy, and he kept telling us his name. I think his name was Charlie. Who Charlie? And I was like, okay. So I called the owner, Pam, and we were talking, and I said, well, it's kind of funny because we got these weird EVPs. He kept saying that his name was Charlie. She said, yeah. She said, Charlie died here, and he's buried in the backyard. I'm like, oh, okay. So just,
He
Nice.
died here and he's buried in the backyard.
Corroboration.
Cool.
so we found that out afterwards. So, like I said, I like doing all the research afterwards to see if anything correlates with what they're saying. It might make
Sounds cool.
Yeah,
It
I
does.
get
Yeah.
that because I don't want to go in there with the preconceived notion of what I'm gonna get.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's, but it's great when you get something and you're like, oh wow, here it is
Yeah.
there. So I don't know. I get that works both ways, but I don't like to have too
Too much.
much knowledge about the place.
Yeah. I'm the same way. I like to go
Because
in.
I noticed that even just getting like when we do homes, people tell us stuff that happens, and our experiences will be totally different than what
Yeah.
they're telling me. So they're telling me what's going to happen. Don't help me at all. It may help some questions I ask, or
Yeah.
statements I make, but I never listened to the interviews. That was always Tina. She did that. I walk around. Who do you doing around the house? Oh,
What happened?
hi.
You are really intense about
I don't
something.
know.
She's
You
reading
read,
something.
oh, you're
She's
reading some of the
reading.
notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a whole book going on out there. I just
Yeah, the people talk about stuff. What uh no, let's see. So do you do private investigations as well,
Yeah.
or is it all just
I've done. I haven't done any private home investigations in a while. I kind of the last time I did that, I just it was so weird. They contacted us and they live down in Biloxi, Mississippi, down around the coast.
Yeah.
And so we went down there and we set everything up, cameras and stuff. And I saw a little girl, but they didn't have a little girl. But I saw a little girl walk out of the door with their little boy. And they said that their little boy has an imaginary friend. I said, well, I seen a little girl. So anyway, we were halfway into the investigation and they said, they come and pat me on the shoulder and said, "Well, what time are y'all gonna be done?" I said, "What do you mean?" "No, probably." "Okay, well, my parents are on their way home." I said, "They don't know that we're here?" "No, we didn't tell them." I was like, "What?"
Oh my Lord.
So we had to just go ahead and just take everything down and get the
Oh,
man. So that's why
Wow.
Now that's a litI little bit of research you should do before the
Wow.
I
investigation.
know.
that's disappointing.
I thought it was
Wow.
false.
There's some
we did an
spooky
we did
places
an
down that way.
investigation that it was way
Hold on.
south of us, and we go ahead.
Hey, Pam.
Mhm.
There's some really spooky places down that way. I lived in Orange for a little bit, just north of Gulfport,
Did you?
and yeah,
See,
especially
all
out on
the
Three River Road.
places are down south
Yeah.
in mid Mississippi.
Hmm.
So, like, everything's down around Natchez and Vicksburg and Biloxi and all that. And I'm like, that's 3 hours away from me.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, but
No, you talk about being in a place. We drove like 3 hours south of us, a little more. Uh, had this investigation going on. We pulled up as a team. We go in low key. You don't have the big logo on the side of our vehicles and stuff like that. We try to go in real quiet. And as we go in there, set up for it, we noticed that there's a whole crowd setting up lawn chairs and stuff like that in front of the house. They were going to watch us investigate, and we're like,
Wow.
"This, this ain't how this works.
Yeah,
This ain't how this works. Terrible."
that's a bummer.
I had a friend of mine, he called me up not too long ago and he said that he's had some strange things happen in their house. And he was like, and I just want your take on it. I said, all right. So I went over there. And he's on his third marriage. His first two wives passed away. And his
Oh.
third marriage. And we were talking and he said, well, let me ask you this. He said, we've seen a little girl here. Well, he said, my first two wives, they saw a little girl here. And when his first wife saw a little girl, she ended up with some kind of cancer and then she passed away. Well, then a few years later, he remarries somebody else. He sees the little girl. She ends up getting sick and she passes away too. And I'm
Oh
like,
my Lord.
want to investigate your house. I do not want to see this little girl.
Mm.
So I'm there going, okay. So, but I went over there and I took pictures and did EVP work, and I didn't feel anything. I didn't get anything. But he's supposed to let me know when to come back and do an investigation. But I was sitting there thinking, well, everybody that's seen this little girl ends up dying. I don't know. I'm
I
kind of
don't want to see this little girl. No,
I,
thank you.
Yeah,
I
Wow.
don't want to see
she's
little,
kind of
No,
bad
thank
luck.
you.
Yeah.
but I like doing like local investigations and stuff. Um, Supposedly the new place I'm working at is supposedly haunted by a former owner. I have not seen anything, but a lot of the ex-employees have said that they've had stuff happen and seen somebody there. So I'm kind of tempted now, to kind of go in there one night and try and do a little investigating and see if I can get anything.
Yeah, there you go.
Kid never met a place he wouldn't investigate.
Do what?
No.
No.
I go, I go on vacations. I bring my stuff, and I'll investigate in hotel rooms, and I'll wander the halls and investigate. I'll sit outside places. I'll go to the cemetery, try to talk to some of the people that are buried there, and when I
You'll be in the
mentioned
stall in the bathroom. Is there anybody with us?
Mm.
Is there anybody here with us?
there's some funny stories about that too.
No.
I have actually not I have actually captured evidence of ghosts in bathrooms. One with a newspaper, I could
Yeah.
hear that. I'm like, I'm the only one in the
That rattle.
building. So
That's
the newspaper is going. I'm like, where the hell is that coming from?
that's
And
hilarious.
another one. Actually, at the Lamp Mansion, we've now heard it twice in about 4 or 5 years. The men's bathroom stall, there's no spring on it. So if you open up the stall door, it's wooden, and we've heard it slam a couple times. Nobody's even anywhere near that bathroom. So bathrooms are
Yeah.
cool, man.
Bathrooms are cool. It's certain, yeah, yeah. Never
Anyway,
mind. I'm not gonna go there.
don't
There's so
go
many
there.
things.
No. And, yeah, you were talking about spirit boxes earlier, and this is what that. Oh, it's backwards again. But a friend of mine gave me this for my birthday. That's why I got it hung up today. It says, "You've made it as a ghost hunter when the spirits know you by name."
Yeah.
So, spirit box, have you heard your name called?
No, I haven't.
Don't be afraid if it does. Just say, "Hey,
It's
what's up?"
amazing.
Yeah, it
Afraid.
is.
I was
You
excited
know,
when I
some
heard
people.
my name on an EVP once. I was like, oh man, I was crazy excited.
It is pretty.
Same.
Called me.
I'm sorry.
No one's ever called me by name, so
Okay.
I called you by name.
yeah, you feel.
She's telling me nobody.
But yeah, living here in Water Valley, we did like a mini Paracon this past October.
Hmm.
We had about 50 to 60 people show up,
That's great.
Pretty good.
but it was just so big. So maybe we're going to try and do it again this year, but I got to get a bigger screen. A bigger screen. We got one from the library, but it was teeny tiny. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, I got us a screen. Oh, okay, yeah, I got a screen. Good. But it
I
worked.
thought I needed a bigger screen. Be careful when you get a screen because I got one. I was like, I need a big screen, and I got a big screen. I can't put it up anywhere. This thing is, you can use it for a freaking drive-in. It was huge. I'm like, huh. So now, to get it someplace, I can't even take it in my journey. I can't take it in my car. I need to have somebody else take it. It's huge. I think it's huge.
Adrian has
Wow.
to stay on top of the vehicle and just hold it on.
Yeah.
It'd be hanging out like
You
I'm
can put it up like
jousting.
a sail, and just
Yeah, I like
take
it.
you right down the road.
Donated a portion of the money that we raised, or ticket sales, to the Long Branch Cemetery, Long Branch Cemetery, where
Mhm.
Betsy Bell is buried at from the Bell Witch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they could get some. The grass needs to be cut. The tombstones are shattered, and it's a mess out there. And then we had a big sign made that says Long Branch Cemetery because you don't know where it is. We just kept driving by, and it's in the woods. So we did that. So I'm hoping this year will be a little bit better.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing you're pretty.
Find a big enough place to where I could have vendors, because I had people, can I be a vendor? Can I be a vendor? No,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It'd be nice, but I just don't have the room.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you're pretty close to the Tennessee border. Then is that correct?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
can?
I'm an hour and a half from Memphis.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, okay. Well, you're practically my neighbor. I'm in St. Louis area, so
Oh.
you can just take the river up.
Yeah.
It's funny.
We have
You have any
no
question?
that
Oh, wait.
so yeah, you're not too far. So you're gonna come? Are you gonna come to Arkansas Expo this year?
That's in Little Rock, right?
Yeah.
When is it?
It's the weekend before Halloween.
Good. Yes.
Mm,
It is
and on
23rd,
the
24th,
the 24, 25th. Yeah, 24th, 25th.
24th,
The
25th.
23rd. Yeah, we don't really. The 23rd is just for
Setup
the
day.
vendors and the speakers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Setup day. Yeah.
I had a booth there that one year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
I might if I can get my mind right. You know, still trying to get my disability, and that's
No, I get that.
huh?
I said I totally get that.
Yeah. So just waiting now, playing the waiting game.
Mhm.
Yeah. Good luck.
I understand that one.
I was just looking
Been
for
waiting 25 years.
looking for looking for questions, and the only thing I'm coming up with is people want the squeezy.
That's what
Ah.
Those are the only
Yes.
questions. Where do we get the squeezy?
Yeah, I got it.
I
I
want.
got
I want
mine.
I want a squeezy. It's a
I don't
okay.
know if I don't know if they have them, but you can get them because I actually got Go Squeezies, the same squeezy. I got 4 of them. So, but with different things on them. So,
Really? That's cool.
yeah.
Jess was like asking if we needed to get some for Border Town.
Go Squeezies.
Go
I'm sorry.
Get them
Go,
on Temu.
go ahead. What was that?
On Temu. I bet you can find them on Temu.
Yeah,
Probably.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's it's
Not just anything on there, huh? Yeah, they
Yeah.
might
once
be a
you
little,
come around
a little
October, you can
small.
probably find them, and you can find them on those things because yeah, they're pretty popular. We've seen them. I didn't get any made. No, instead of getting Go Squeezies made, we got shot glasses.
Oh, fun.
Well, there you go.
Hey, Ken, did you see that Carl put in the chat that he's going to be in St. Louis the 3rd week of May?
Oh no, I didn't. I just saw it now. As soon as you said that, I'll have to check it out. I'll send you. I'll send you a message, Carl. 3rd week of May. I think I might be here. I
I'll be
think.
here. I'll be here.
Hey, Shelly, can you tell us or tell us and the audience more about the documentary you were part of? You were part of it, right?
Yeah. Yeah. They contacted me and asked if I wanted to be a part of it because, I've been to the Crescent a lot of times. I said, okay. So I went up there and they just asked us questions about it, our experiences, and that's about it.
Okay. And where can you find this? What's the name of it? And
What's so funny?
I know he laughs at my questions all the time.
No, that's okay. No.
All the time.
Yeah,
This guy over here.
what's the name of it? Where can you watch it? Blah 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 blah.
All right. The Crescent, and it's on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
Cool.
It's called What of the Crescent?
Tales from the Crescent.
Tales from the Crescent. Yeah. No. Yeah. I haven't watched that.
So almost
Amazon
like Tales
Prime.
from
I'll
the
check it
Crypt.
out.
Yeah, it's really. I thought they did a real good job.
I haven't seen that either. I have to look for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's real good. Talking about Norman Baker and
Yeah.
he claimed to have a cure for cancer, but guess what killed him?
Cancer.
Cancer.
Yeah.
Karma.
Well, that's a cure.
Karma actually is what got him, probably.
Yeah.
I thought it was the butler. You
And
ruined the whole story
I don't
In the closet.
how he did
With
not
a
with a
candlestick.
candlestick. Yeah.
sue for malpractice or anything like that. I mean, how did he not? I don't know how he got put in jail for mail fraud.
Yeah.
Yeah, not for malpractice.
He went from
Go figure.
like just ridiculous scheme to ridiculous scheme.
But you'll see a lot of lavender, like they got a bar up there, and everything's lavender because that was his favorite color. Everything's purple and yeah.
That's
I don't
weird.
like it.
I wouldn't have kept it lavender. I would have taken it. I would.
It's one of my favorite colors. Sorry.
Mine too, but still.
Yeah.
I won't be with you guys when I'm in that room, so don't worry about it.
Too much. Too much of it. No. No. All right.
So what's next?
Oh,
What's next, Shelly?
right.
What you got planned?
Well, in June, I'm going back to the Crescent for a week.
Okay.
We're gonna do like a little mini, we're just gonna do some little investigating and trips around town, stuff like that. I want to go back down to the house in between, which is in Florence, Mississippi. They made 2 documentaries about that house, and I've been to it 3 times. we did some table tipping there, and a lot of questions, answers, and the table tip. It was wild. I've never done table tipping before, but that was just
I haven't
that.
either, but I'll be able to do that in Goblin Con. I got invited by Sin and Marky Fultz to do some table
I did
tipping. That's
That'd be
interesting.
cool. Yeah.
tip, and I loved it.
Hmm.
I had to give other people a shot to do it too. I'll get.
All right. So,
But
hey, we're right at the end of the show. I need you to let people know how they contact you if they wanted to contact you, maybe meet up and do some hunting stuff like that, or anything you got coming up.
Okay, well, you can contact me on Facebook, Shelly Parris, with 2 R's, uh, and just email me there or message me there and hook up with me and come down here to Water Valley and we'll find something to hunt.
Find something to do.
Sounds great.
No, that sounds good. Good time. And yeah, I hope to see you. I hope you come up to Arkansas this October. It's always fun to hang out. We'll go out to eat. I like it. Any chance to go eat some food? I'm good.
Now, if y'all need any speakers, let me know.
Yeah.
Present.
That thing is all packed up. It's packed up like the week after the event.
Oh my
Wild.
goodness.
Yeah.
All right, man. But anyhow, do not go away. We will talk to you a little bit after the show. But thanks for coming on. It was a good time. I like it.
Yeah. It's fun.
It was.
It's fun to
It
meet
was.
you.
It was great. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too. Nice meeting you too, Pam.
Yeah, you too.
Good to see you
All right,
again.
yeah, don't go away. All right.
Hey,
Oh, wait. Ah,
Whoa,
you kicked her. I kicked you off.
Come
What did you
back.
guys say?
Water Valley, you can come eat at the Pie Hole.
Oh
Wow.
yeah, the pie hole.
Dude, that sounds like a wonderful place. I like it. Pie. All right.
Pea pie.
Okay.
It's pizza
Pie
pie.
hole. I want
It's
to.
pizza pie.
Pizza pie.
I like
I
pizza
like
too.
her. She's super nice.
She is
I
very
must-
nice.
I-
I like having
yeah,
her
fun.
around.
she's pretty cool. Yeah, we like I say, hung around. I'd say back back pre-event, wild and crazy, and then after her event, I didn't get to see her for a long time. Then we talked online, then we saw her at the expo. Was it year before last? I
It
think
was year before last, I think.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and I was like,
Oh.
yeah, it's just fun to hang out.
Maybe I actually did meet her then.
Yeah. Well,
It's,
yeah, year before last. We-
Yeah, I was gonna say this will be my 3rd year.
yeah.
Yep.
Good times. Good
Yeah.
times. I like it. What do we? Okay, who do we got next week? What is it?
Barnaby.
Barnaby
Barnaby?
Jones,
Barnaby Jones.
Barnaby Jones.
cryptid,
Isn't he a doctor?
cryptozoologist. Yes, he is, and he is doctor of cryptozoology.
Cryptid or crypto.
Sorry,
Okay.
Barnaby. I hope you're not watching at the moment. 'Cause- or
Oh,
watching.
you just wished a non-viewer.
No,
I'm docking your pay.
No,
I am docking.
We
I'm
don't
docking
want
your
a non-viewer.
okay.
pay. To all you viewers I hung out with us today, thank you for viewing us.
Thank you
I
so
know.
much.
Yeah,
It was
just-
fun,
was a good
including
one.
my being yelled at
It's
2
always
minutes ago.
fun.
you know what it
Always
is?
fun.
The world is heavy, and we just want to lighten your load just a little bit.
That's right.
You know, just come out,
Yes.
hang with us, and just forget about all the weird BS going on, and just hang out,
That's
chat
right.
with us, have a good time. That's what we're about. And I hope you come back next week.
And
Yay.
remember,
Blah blah blah.
Have a
fun
good
is a
week.
serious business.
It is. Bye.
Night,
Bye,
everybody.
guys.
Woo! Out. I hit the button. Here we go.
Okay, Adrian, your turn. Your
Adrian's, yeah, and roll waller, roll wound, Pamela, and Arkansas, area, Oklahoma, Kansas.
Thank you.
I'm not doing that.
Jimmy, Nathan, Beyond, Tune, Nary, Flat, Glen, Kenny, Beth, Doug, Half Brain,
Leon Duckberry. I'm
Shannon,
sorry.
Robert, Chris, Michael, Annie. What's
This
up,
was
Graham?
slower.
Oh, look at that. Great. College,
Oh,
7721
I
Angels,
see a typo.
Wizard.
Thank you.